Hi guys, welcome to Arsenal Vision. And tonight we have an exceptional game: Inter Milan versus Arsenal at the San Siro. Now we generally are going to be qualified in the Champions League. We're more or less likely to finish in the top eight. I think we need a draw in the next two games. Now, how do we approach this when we've got Manchester United at the weekend? It's going to be difficult. And Mikel Arteta obviously wants to feel a strong team because you don't want to lose that winning momentum. Obviously, if we get a draw, I wouldn't be too disappointed. But obviously, we're winners and we've got to go out there and win. Inter Milan, I think they're 4 or 5 points ahead in their league table. Arsenal, we are at the top with 7 points clear in our domestic league. We're at the top of the Champions League. Now, it'd be nice to finish top because that will show we are consistent and so far the best team in the Champions League. We've played Atletico Madrid, we've played who else have we played? Atletico Madrid, and we've played Bayern Munich, and we have actually done really well. So let's see. Inter Milan are not the team of old, as in the Inter Milan of like maybe in the 90s or the 2000s when they were literally dominating. I think you had Ronaldo playing there at one point, the bold Ronaldo, the famous one, and yeah, they've had famous Italian players as well. Inter Milan. I mean, I remember Italian football because it used to come on Channel Four um, every Sunday morning, and that's because football wasn't on TV that much back then. So we really, I remember the Italian football league, and I remember watching Zidane, Juventus, and Edgar Davids, like he's such an iconic figure in football. The glasses whilst playing football, and that's how I remember the Italian league. So its roots are really famous and strong for football. But are they at the level of Arsenal? I don't think so anymore. I know that sounds a bit arrogant, but we don't know. We're not going to put a full strength team out. Mikel Arteta said there is a good chance of Eze starting, so I'd like to see Eze. I mean, the Premier League and the Champions League, it's such different football, and the more and more I'm growing, watching the game and see how it's evolving. I think the Premier League, I feel it's the pinnacle of football, and obviously in the Champions League, when you get into the final stages, it's always a tough game. But at these group stages, I feel like it's not as competitive as the Premier League. So, hopefully we have an open game. Hopefully Inter Milan will come at us and we get some space in behind. Gyökeres or Havertz, I'm not sure who's going to start. I'd like to see Havertz have a go now. It's not a big pressure game. If we draw, we draw. If we lose, we lose. Obviously, I don't like losing, but we just need 1 point out to sort of secure our place. So we'll see. Um, Calafiori, is he back? I don't know. Mosquera was back. Are we going to get Hincapié back? Arteta didn't really give any injury updates. I think Gabriel Jesus was at the press conference and he said, he's looking after his body well. He feels good. He's in good shape. So maybe Gabriel Jesus might start at some point. But I feel like we'll see a heavily rotated squad. I think the likes of Marino will get a chance. Um, Miles Lewis Kelly, get some game time. We'll see. I'm comfortable. We got our full squad practically available. We should be relaxed now. I mean, Arsenal are in such a fantastic position. We just need to start winning and dominating. And you know what? What we haven't been doing is scoring enough. That's all we got to do. But otherwise, our gameplay is good. We keep the ball well. Our defending is good, whether it's in our own box or in midfield. Without the ball, we're like, I think without the ball, we're the best team in probably the world. But it's just that attack is not as great, as other teams. Or it has been at times, but I think we've got levels to go with the attack. So yeah, Arteta needs to find that balance, and he's constantly chopping and changing. We've had a lot of games, 3 days every 3 days or whatever, or 3 times a week we're having games. So that's a lot. I mean, hopefully, our squad can take it, and hopefully we get some players back and we get a positive result. But I'm not too sure because I'm not too sure of what lineup we're gonna see. Man United, going back to it, is a fantastic chance to again cement our place in the Premier League. So a statement win against United would be great. I don't really want another draw, but it's not in my hands. It's not in anyone's hands. If Arsenal put a performance in, we're gonna win against Inter Milan and Man United. I know Man United fans are happy right now, and you know, and I would be as well. But let's hope we can put a good balanced performance in tonight and have all our players fit against United. I'll put my predicted lineup soon with the players that I think are going to start against Inter Milan at the San Siro. And yes, Gunners, enjoy the game. It's a 8 p.m. kickoff as it shows there. So yeah, up the Gunners, and I think I feel positive about this. I do really do.